Alright, let's get this hose attached. Turn on the slurry pump. Fill the tanker up with more slurry. Have used all the slurry that the cows have to offer. So now, whatever the pigs got left, I can go ahead and finish putting slurry on my cereal crop field. One of my autonomous tractors just finished seeding the big field down by the store. That's right, one. It came in, so went down, picked it on up. Got 2 autonomous tractors on this farm now. I probably should buy the kit to put GPS on this Fendt tractor, just because spraying slurry, it can be rough to see where you have been and where it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But I do want to get as much done as I can. And this will be the last tank that we have. If I can get on down here. And thank you, pig. Thank you, appreciate it. You might be the first one I sell. There we go. Didn't want to come apart. Alright, let's drive back over here and get as much of this field done as I can. It's not going to be the whole field, but it'll be most of it, and it'll save me some cash on fertilizer. It's always good when I can save cash. Now I just got to find out where I left off. If I can only tell. I may have to go the other end of the field because the sun, the way the sun shines, actually I can see it right there a little bit, but let me go the other way, because the way the sun is shining, if I go the other way, the reflection of the wet slurry on the ground kind of helps me out. This is where GPS would come in handy, and I probably should have grabbed the 1050 for this job because that has GPS on it. But, you know, that tractor is way too big for doing what I'm doing, so it would just use way too much fuel. Now I can kind of see a little bit better where I've been and have not been. That helps out a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn on the spreader. Get some slurry on down. It won't be the whole field will be covered in slurry, but I would say 80% of it will, so that's good enough. And yeah, I'm not going to rush to get this field replanted tonight. I'll get that in the morning, go down, grab the autonomous tractor, bring it on back. Actually, I can bring it on back tonight. Still got about an hour of daylight left, so I got plenty of time. Bring it on back, and I'll get it set for seeding first thing in the morning. And first thing in the morning, what I probably should do, because looking at the pens, I was just at the pig pasture and the cow pasture, they could use some cleaning on out, so I'm going to try to take care of them. Yeah, I just can't really tell where I've been. I think right in here, maybe, somewhere. Might be wasting some slurry, but I think I got it. I think I can see it. Need like an eagle eye to see that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, GPS on here would not be too bad, which is fine. It's only like maybe like 10, 15 grand for that kind of a system. And now the farm can kind of afford it. Yeah, I'm up to almost 70 grand back in the bank account, and I really have no more expenses I can think of. Although I was looking at a few things this afternoon. Maybe getting a seed cleaner, and what a seed cleaner can do is it'll take any kind of cereal crop, be it wheat, barley, or oats, and yeah, I can go ahead and make my own seed. So it is something I could do. It will cost pretty much exactly the amount of money I have right now. But I'm going to hold off on buying things for a while. I have no problem going down to the store and buying pallets of seed. Might as well use what's left in here. That way there's nothing left in the tank. It's not much. Yeah, not much at all. Yeah, probably 2 more passes would have done it, but you know, I can only do what I can only do. The cows and pigs just don't produce as much slurry as needed. Although they do got manure, and I could start spreading manure in the fields, but I'd rather keep the manure for maybe the greenhouses and, of course, my beautiful fruit trees that I have growing. Let's come over here and give this a good wash, because it is a slurry spreader. I don't want that stuff sitting on here. Don't know how corrosive it actually can be to this machine. I thought about maybe buying an animal trailer. I mean, they're only like 15 grand or 17 grand, somewhere in there. I could buy one. But really, if I rent it, it's less than $1,000 for the day. So really, I could just, rent it like 17 times before I would have paid for it. So I'd rather, whoops, I'm not done there. I need to wash this. I think it's just better if I rent it for now because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I've kind of asked to maybe relocate somehow, which seems kind of weird since I built up the farm the way it is, but with the earthquakes and the lava flow once in a while getting closer and closer and closer to the farm, sometimes I think, the heck with the farm, what about me? What about all the animals? Yeah, it might be time to try to find a way out of here, but I don't know how that is done because I've tried. Alright, let's back this up, put this away. I'll go down and grab the autonomous tractor, bring that back up. Yeah, the other autonomous tractor is right here with the weeder. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that autonomous tractor down there, and I'll bring this one down in the morning, because I'm pretty sure the weeds are going to grow overnight. Then I can grab the other one, bring that up. So, yeah, instead of running down, I'll just wait until morning, leave it there. I mean, who's going to take it? Alright, I do need to detach this, though. PTO shaft. Dump that off. And I am going to need the bucket to help clean out all of the animals. Sneak in here. And there we go. Backing up so I can get out of the tractor a little bit better. It's always good. Turn that off. And time to call it an evening. Go have some dinner. Maybe just relax outside, watch the sunset. Not a bad idea. Well, with breakfast had, good amount of eggs. There's some mornings, and I'm not a breakfast person, but there's some mornings, half dozen eggs will feel really good in you. Let's check the mailbox. And nothing. Really haven't heard, I shouldn't say heard, I haven't really got any mail in a while, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I've asked a few questions, sent a few mail out, but nothing in return recently. I've already checked the tablet, and yes, the weeds have grown in. I have a field ready for harvest, and I think that field is canola, but I'm going to go ahead and wait on that. I want to go ahead and take care of the animals first thing this morning. After I bring this autonomous tractor down, start weeding out that field, grab the other autonomous tractor, bring that back, get that seeding. Oh, what do I want to plant? I guess oats. Oh, there was I did get my tablet did beep in the middle of the night for a great demand. I wonder what the great demand is on. Oh, it's on barley. I could sell the barley because we do have a barley field ready to rock and roll. That might even be ready for harvest. I better just check my tablet again, check my fields here, just to make sure. Yes, I got barley right there. And down here I got soybeans, and that is ready for harvest. Yeah, I got weeds there. And I almost got that field completely fertilized with slurry, but not quite. Not quite. All right, let me bring this autonomous tractor down, get some weeding done, bring the other one back, and they can start planting. I think we'll just go ahead and plant some oats. And then maybe I'll grab the 1050 and bring that barley on down. It's almost a full trailer's worth. Might as well go ahead and just sell that. I mean, it's a good price. I don't need that much barley, and plus we're going to have a much more barley coming in here shortly. A little bit of a bumpy road over the bridge, but got the autonomous tractor down there taking care of the weeds. And now this one here, got it all, the seeder all set for oats. Let me go ahead and unfold that, and while that's unfolding, we'll get this one all set up. I think this is field number 1. We'll go around twice, should be good enough, and I will narrow it down. Like that. And should be able to drive course. It's going to feel weird for a while having two tractors on the go without me in control of them in a way, but it is what it is. Alright, now I need to grab the 1050. That should be here in the garage. Hook up the trailer to it. Load up that barley, head on down, and make a good sale. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of money coming in. Probably like 25,000 at best. Alright, back her on up. Let's not run into the trailer. That's good right there. Lift that up and on. There we go. PTO, hoses. Yep, looks all good. Oh, I also gotta remember my 48 flatbed is down by the store. Been selling the apples. I left it there yesterday. It's good to have two autonomous tractors now that they're both in use. Gives me some time to do all the other things I need to do around here, like take care of the animals and the fruit trees. Let's pull on into here. And let's grab that barley. And the only thing about this trailer is, in the silos, I can't see it load from inside the tractor. That is a tall trailer. Hate climbing up on top of my tractor, but there we go. There we go, all set. There's all the barley out of the silo. Let's get down to the store and sell this and watch the money come on in. Oh, I should probably also check. Not that I can do it exact moment, but... yeah, the eggs. What are the eggs doing here? 13.48. Yep, definitely going to wait for that. Alright, let's just be a little careful like always. I got to tell myself, be careful driving over the bridge. Sometimes I get too reckless and go too fast, and everything gets a little wonky. Plus, I can also check out my canola field down here. Yeah, I think the pigs could use some more oil seed. We got a good amount of it there. I know I got sunflowers planted as well, but the canola is ready and the sunflowers are not. This 1050 sure can get a move on. Well, it's a great demand, even though the price does not look that great. But, I mean, what am I going to do all that barley? Not much, other than sell it. Alright, so what do I get for my, I guess we can call it almost 65,000 liters? Like I said, if I get 25 grand, I'll be happy. I think I should get 25 grand. I'm low-barring myself here a bit just so I'll be happy. That's all I'm trying to do. Might be actually closer to 30, but I don't think it's going to be that high. Well, no, I guess it was 25. 24,840. I mean, it's not too bad. Plus, we'll have a lot more barley here shortly. Might as well wait until that trailer is all the way down. Don't need me clipping that somewhere along the line. Alright, go put this away, grab my other favorite, and let's go ahead and clean out the animals and see exactly what kind of feed they need. Well, that autonomous tractor is doing well enough. I decided to leave the 1050 down there with the trailer because, I mean, that's a smart thing to do since I got a harvest I got to do here pretty shortly. Oh, The bucket must have clipped the bridge. That's not good. I'll have to repair that later on. Yep, got to remember to raise the bucket when I go over the bridge. Might have the bucket down a little bit too far there, but I think I got all the grass and hay out of there. Let's put that back into the trough. Looks like the sheep may need a little bit more hay pellets down here. And while we're here, top them off with some water. I mean, they should be good for a few days. The wool situation, though, I need to probably check the price on the wool because I'm starting to get a lot of pallets down here spawning. Need to go ahead and sell those at some point. Alright, so yeah, bucket up. And let's go take care of the chickens because I'm pretty sure they've been throwing their feed everywhere. And hopefully I can fit all this into the trough, which I'm sure I can because I'm pretty sure they've ate enough. There we go. Now on to the pigs and the cattle, and that could be kind of fun because they like to get in the way. Got to be careful of all the cows because they will just walk right out in front of you without any care. Make sure that bucket is low to the ground as I can possibly get it. Get myself a better angle here. What am I looking at over there? When did this get installed? It's showing me how much milk I have. Interesting. I think I saw that on the store's webpage where, yeah, if I just call them, they'll come collect it on their own at any point during the day, which seems rather interesting. I wonder if someone will actually show up. Have no idea. I'm not ready to sell the milk yet, though. I think I'd rather probably sell it myself because I do believe if they come and collect the milk, yeah, I got to pay a fee for that. I'd rather not do that. I mean, I got a tanker that can take milk. Arnold, don't move. That is a lot of pig food that they spilt on the ground. Get that back into their trough. They should be happy. Whoops, I missed a whole bunch here. There, I think I got it all that time. Even the pigs like to walk right in front of you. Alright, let's go park this up. Time to grab the Lexian Combine, head on down and start harvesting that beautiful field of canola that's all set. Alright, squeak underneath here. Get that PTO shaft attached. Combine could probably use a little bit of cleaning. And if I'm careful enough, I can get on down the road and over the bridge with a header attached on here. Just have to be very careful going around this corner between the silo and all the rocks. But overall, it should be fine. Probably should get the header up off the ground, but makes it a little bit more difficult for me to see, but I can still kind of see through here. Easy over the bridge. Let's go grab this wonderful canola. By the time I get done, I think the autonomous tractor seeding the field will be done. And the weeder, I'm pretty sure down here will be done as well. And zip across right here. Put the header on down so I can get a better view of what I'm doing. And now the harvest can begin for the day. Yeah, I think I'm going to purchase the GPS for the favorite just because, you know, I got GPS everywhere except for that tractor, and that's the one I'm probably going to use it most on because that's the only one that I really need, especially when I spray that slurry around. It's getting kind of hard to see. And I know I've been saying they don't create that much slurry, but really, for the amount of cows and pigs I have, they've been actually producing quite a bit in the short amount of time that they're here. Probably should come on down and cut that tree down right there. The limbs are starting to get a little bit too close to the field. This thing will chop through the grain really quick, and it processes it really well. Pigs will be happy here in a short amount of time when I bring them some oil seed. I think they prefer the canola over all the other well, I think maybe they prefer the soybeans the most. And one of my autonomous tractors is done. Got that notification of the autonomous tractor being done and cleared from my tablet. Let's go ahead and unload this grain that I got from making one trip around. Just barely missed that tree trunk. And start unloading. When I bring this back, I'll probably actually dump it to the silo and then grab the favorite and grab a small trailer to dump it in. Bringing the 1050 around with this big of a trailer, yeah, I don't want to accidentally run into one of the animals that may not be too good. Although it wouldn't be the worst thing either. I mean, you know, run over a pig here, have a little bit of ham, some bacon. Just saying. That might not be a bad idea at some point, though. Alright. I gotta get the food out of my head and get back to harvesting this canola. When I did clear the notification of the autonomous tractor, though, I did see that this field will require some lime. So what I'll probably do is get one of the autonomous tractors down here and fertilize it first. And maybe I'll bring the 1050 back on down with the lime spreader, spread some lime on this field. And then replant it with something. I actually thought about getting into doing some poplar, getting some wood chips going so I can put it into the heating plant. I just got to figure out how to actually make that work, because I'm only one driver and the forage harvesters do not really, yeah, they really don't have a capacity storage on it. So when the forage harvester harvests, it needs to go right into a trailer. So I would have to program like one of the tractors, which I could do, to follow alongside me. But then again, that's spending a lot of cash to do wood chips, and I'm not sure if wood chips is worth it. I'd have to do a lot of wood chips to get my money back on that kind of equipment. Feels really good with no loan to pay off and having all the equipment I really need here on the farm. Not to be rushed. I mean, I'll get the fields done when they need to be done now. Just getting this harvest in because the pigs do need some oil seed for feed. And this field kind of works out, at least with the canola. I make one headland trip around, and it's almost a full capacity harvester, and I can dump it right into that trailer. I mean, the new silo's working out really well. Fits well with the system that we have. Although I will admit, in an odd way, I kind of missed the old silo already. Even though with the setup I had, wasn't quite working to my advantage, but yeah, there's something about it. Was there something about it? I don't know what it was, but it could be because when I got here, I mean, most of the stuff that was here when I got here is pretty much gone except for the original shed. That is still here, and I don't have no reason to get rid of that. That's holding up really well. Although I don't park that much more equipment in it anymore either. Okay, just waiting for that pipe to come around so I can see it. Let's put some more towards the front. So about 3 combine loads is what this trailer can hold. Almost 4. So I gotta be careful not to overfill the trailer. Bring that pipe in before I back up too far. I can kind of see the pipe in the mirror, but it's not that easy. At least the mirrors on this combine are a lot better than they are on some of the tractors that I got. Let's be careful of the rock over there. Don't need to be hitting the rocks with a header. And the third load of the combine going in, although at this point the combine is not as full as I go around because the radius of the field is getting smaller and smaller for me. But one more time around the field and that should be a full trailer. Just watching the mirror, waiting for that pipe to get all the way in. Okay, it's in. One more time around the field and I'll have to bring the trailer up to the farm, dump that into the silo. Take care of the autonomous tractor that's sitting in the field that was seeding. Then come back on down here, finish harvesting this field, and by then, I believe the other autonomous tractor will be done weeding the field across the little roadway we have. It's a good thing I'm inside the cab with all the dust that's being raised up from the header today. Oh, that'd be good breathing all that in. Alright, let me go ahead and turn the header off actually. And turn the combine off. And hopefully that will fill. Climb up here. Alright, so it's not quite a full trailer, but it's going to be close enough. If I go around again, I'm pretty sure that'll overfill the trailer. There we go. Yeah, I could fit a good amount still in here, another 13,000, but it's not that far, and I need to get that autonomous tractor off that field. Don't want it sitting there and settling there. It'll just make the soil that much harder. And perfect timing. The other autonomous tractor is done weeding the field. So when I go down there, I'll get him off the field as well. And as I've learned, as long as I bring the 1050 right up to the end of the concrete pad, that should be good. There she goes. Took a second for the hydraulics to kick in. And we can see the counter in the distance going up on the canola in the silo. And later on, like I said, I'll bring the favorite around and with a smaller trailer and I'll feed the pigs that way. When I first got this trailer, I thought it was going to be oversized, but it is working out well with the fields that I do have around here. Alright, I'm actually going to shut this tractor off here. And I'll get the autonomous tractor that's nearest to me. Get that off the field and we'll see how well of a job it did planting some oats here. Yeah, the computer programming is not 100%. It's always going to miss like when it does corners, but after it does the headlands, it does a pretty darn good field. And this field is almost 100% fertilized. I didn't get it all down with slurry. But hey, I can't complain. I'm getting work done without having to do anything. These autonomous tractors are doing great. I think 2 is more than enough for me here. Alright, let's go ahead and... trying to think if I should just bring this down or... Actually, I think I'll bring it back to the farm. This is the new one. I didn't really give it a good inspection when I picked it up down at the store. I just put it right to work. I should probably bring it back, clean it out up, and just check all the fluids in it, the oil, the radiator coolant, make sure all the joints are greased up the way it should be. I mean, it should be, but you never know on new equipment. You never know. So I'm going to park this one here so I can clean up. The drill probably needs a good tune-up as well. Now the only problem is I got to run all the way down to get the other one. That's okay. I need the exercise.